Welcome. If you're new here, I'm trying to help my brother hit 10K a month. And in this video, we're going to make and sell his first online product. This is going to be big. So those of you who have always wanted to sell an online product but don't know how, this video is literally going to be perfect for you. So without further ado, Johnny, let's do it, bro. How you feeling?
Feeling good? Ready to
Feeling good?
going?
Yeah, so let's kick off this journey to helping him get to 10K. As we talked about last video, he's been studying persuasion, copywriting, because obviously copywriting is the core of all online business. So he's been learning that, and we're going to put it to the test today here in episode 2. So, first course, bro. First things first, like what transformations have you made? And obviously, we want to stay in the big 3 niches that are really valuable, which is health, wealth, and relationships.
Yeah, so the most value that I think I can give people is in the health box. So in the last 18 months, I went from somebody who could barely run 1 mile to running my first marathon last month at like an 8:45 pace. So pretty quick. And in the last year, I have lost, I don't know, like in the last year, I've gotten below 10% body fat while gaining muscle at the same time. So that's the most,
Yeah, let's go.
that's the most value that I can give people is in the
Let's
health
go, yeah.
body. So I've went from somebody who wakes up feeling super tired and anxious after 8 hours of sleep to somebody who only needs 6 hours of sleep and wakes up feeling golden. I went from kind of being like skinny fat and like being able to see my collarbone, but still having some love handles to somebody who's got good abs, vascular forearms. Uh, I went from somebody who used to have like discipline and grit to go to the gym to go on runs
Yeah.
to somebody who just craves it. Like my body craves the exercise. I have to have it to think right, to sleep right, to feel right. And yeah, and in the
Sweet.
same time of, growing my physical health, my mental health has gained so much from that too. So yeah.
Sweet. So we got help, barely running a mile to running crazy marathon pace, below 10% body fat while gaining muscle. I think that's probably the biggest strong one. So the biggest things like ripped, runner, muscle, energy, skinny fat to having abs. You now crave running and working out. So now we got to think, all right, what is your core offer that you can offer people from these transformations? So like I said, I think, the biggest ones is kind of the below 10% body fat while gaining muscle. That sounds pretty compelling. So
Yeah.
what do you think would be your core offer?
Uh Lose 3 to 5% body fat in 8 weeks while gaining muscle.
I can tell he's been studying copywriting. Yeah, I think that's solid. I think that's a really good, compelling, like people would definitely want to do that. And real quick, who would you kind of say is like your target offer? I mean, your target customer. What are kind of their pains right now?
Uh, so for sure, somebody who's been in the gym and has gotten over the hump of like consistent lifting, but somebody who's tired of extremely slow gym progress. It's like
Okay.
somebody who's been lifting, but they're tired that they're not making more gains.
The past beginner, but now they've stalled.
Yeah, kind of in the
Right. I think that's
plateau
solid.
days.
Plateau. I don't know how the frick you spell plateau, bro. I'm just kidding.
Plateau.
I'll see who's the smartest one in the fam. Ain't got to be smart to make money though. All right, so step 3. Now we got that. This is looking kind of good. I can see it coming together. What are the steps slash pillars slash deliverables? So obviously we're mapping out like we have point A, which is where they are, which is what we just talked about, and we have point B, which is where you are, which is where you're taking them. Now we got to figure out what are the steps, what are the pillars, what do we deliver to actually get them from A to B with this product?
So that would be like running.
Okay.
lifting, dieting, and recovery. I think those four is all you need to
Gotcha.
make some unnatural progress naturally.
Okay. So now, um, now that we have those, I mean, that's, the core of the offer, but we have to spin this in a way that is unique to you because people only buy things that are new and things that they like they've probably tried this. Like they've tried running, they've tried lifting, they've tried dieting, but how do we spin it in a way that's brand new to you? And because I know you have done things that are like really out there that have given you the results. And so we're gonna kind of focus on that in the copy. But what would you say is kind of the main like unique mechanism or new opportunity that you're offering?
Uh,
Feel
that'd
free.
be like body recomposition. So like it's not just the training, it's not just the dieting, but it's getting all four of those gears to turn at the same time, at the same speed to give you the exponential physical health progress.
Perfect. So yeah, for you guys that are new to copy, like this is the sauce right here. This is it. Instead of saying, "Hey, we're going to sell you running, lifting, or dieting and recovery," or you're saying, "Hey, let me sell you my course, which will make you this." You're selling the new opportunity. You're selling them the solution, and it just so happens that you have a product that fulfills that. So, for instance, instead of selling, "Hey, we're just going to sell you this course on getting ripped," it's like, no, we're going to sell you on the idea of this body recomp and how you can gain muscle without losing fat. And it just so happens that we sell a guide that shows you how to do body recomp. See kind of the difference? Very small, but extremely powerful. So now we kind of have these building blocks. We have all these building blocks here of what you can kind of offer them, transformation, some of the pain points. We have some things shaping up. It's kind of muddy. So let's go ahead and let's write the copy. And I mean this might take a while, so I'm actually just gonna pause it and me and Johnny are gonna like hash this out, write it using so basically we're gonna use the deliverables kind of come up with the things he can actually give. So like whether it's a dieting guide or a lifting program or a recovery thing, like he needs to figure out what he's actually going to give, like the products. And then we're gonna write the copy for it and show you guys. So it's gonna be based around this. He's gonna take these pillars, he's going to build like the actual content and how to actually do the things based on like what he already does. And then we're gonna write it, spin it in a way that's actually gonna sell and get people motivated, break their beliefs so that they actually take that transformation. So we'll bring you guys back in a sec. All right, boys, we're back and we have some fire coffee. And obviously I helped Johnny out a lot on this, but he did a lot of this on himself. We kind of like got this stuff. It's kind of like a sculpture. You want to put the emotion down and kind of chisel away until you have the raw, beautiful looking, great copy. So let me show you what we got. How to get shredded in 8 weeks. This is like the huge benefit, obviously. Using my recon blueprint, which is his unique mechanism, without losing gains, which is what they hate, or eating a board diet, which is what they hate. To lose 3% body fat fast while gaining muscle at the same time. Just kind of restating it here in a very specific, these are very specific numbers. So you can visualize you losing the body fat. So pretty dope. Also, we have a time frame here. Shredded is a power word. A lot of good things going in this headline. And then, so here's what we did for like the bullets, the actual deliverables is like, here's what he's offering, right? A workout program, running guide, recovery guide, diet plan, posture routine. But that all sounds boring. Even though his stuff is incredibly good because he's put a lot of time in this and it's super dope. But we want to make that perceived value as high as the actual value, if not even more. So here's what we've got. And Johnny came up with some really good ones on these. So recomp training protocol, how to train the four aesthetic muscles to get 3 times the attractive gains than a traditional workout program. Then the ripped runner quick guide, how to use my easy but effective cardio routine to burn the right fat in the right areas without losing your heart rate muscle. The rapid recovery regime, how to use 3 little known biohacking techniques to recover 3 times faster than normal, getting you more gains in less time. This is a beautiful bullet. And then the ancient warrior diet, how to incorporate ancient foods to start feeling, lifting, and looking like a warrior. And my bonus, my 5 minute perfect posture routine. This simple routine, the simple routine I use to go from nerd neck to alpha posture automatically. Pretty dope. How you feeling about that?
Feeling good.
Feeling good. So we always want to start kind of with the headline because that's the main thing to kind of see where everything is going. And then we've got the bullets for each deliverable. And now comes the tough part that Johnny's gonna have to do a lot of, where we need to kind of tell everyone a story about how he discovered this thing, this new opportunity. And basically, we're going to use a framework from Expert Secrets. So if you guys want to just copy the Expert Secrets, that book from Russell Brunson, it's so good. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to make that. And then literally, we're going to use a template of a sales page that I used for a client. And we're just going to literally copy it and throw in his stuff. And we're going to see what it looks like. But this thing is coming together and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I don't know about you, Johnny, but this is going to be pretty sick.
Yeah, feeling good.
All right, let's go get that done. All right, after a while, we are back. We have been grinding away in ClickFunnels and Thinkific, and we've got something for you guys. So here is a sales page. I'll show you the preview right here, and I'll make this a little bit smaller. So here we go. How to get shredded in 8 weeks using my recon blueprint without losing gains or eating a boring diet. And he's got a VSL, which is almost done. So we're gonna finish that up after we finish recording this. He'll upload that here, so it'll look kind of like this, but with like his thumbnail, and then they can watch that. They can click to get access now, and then here's like obviously some cool little pillar things with all of the bullets, which includes what you get. He's got his story here. This is kind of like the VSL, but in Word format. And then he's almost done. We just gotta add some testimonials and kind of like what you actually get. And then when you click the button, the way we've done it is like we have ClickFunnels, which is how you make this page. And then you can't host a course on ClickFunnels, at least I don't think so. So we did that with a free trial on Thinkific. And then all we did was set this button to click to the checkout page on Thinkific. And so it goes, as you can see, straight there, and we'll put like all of the like all the deliverables with the value. And then like obviously you can see the price here with the title of the course, and then people can pay. So like this thing is pretty much ready to go. Like he's got PayPal and set, and like this is it. So all he has to do now is if we go back to the Notion, is we wrote the copy, we've crafted the sales page. All we have to do is launch it, which we're about to do when he's finished with that, and then literally drive traffic. Like this is how simple it is, guys. Obviously, you have to do all these steps and actually kind of nail them. But as soon as you have that, like his product is genuinely 10 times valuable than what he's charging, right? That's the key here. Is like he's putting a lot of effort building this thing, and it's actually 10 times valuable than $49. Like it's worth 490 for sure. Anybody would pay that for the transformation that he's like promising. So now all he has to do is to go on Instagram and throw the link to the sales page wherever he's at, and then people go down there, read it, and maybe buy. So it's just insane because you set this up one time and like it's it. It sells forever as long as you hold it up. Nuts. So Johnny, how you feeling?
Feeling good. I was kind of, I don't know, just feeling weird about the whole process of selling something, especially something that I created. But after kind of getting it all dialed in, I realized like how much more value I'm giving them versus the price. And that has taken the, I guess, anxious or like guilty feelings out of selling something because it's really like I tried to take all of what I've learned in the last 10 years of trying to be healthy, trying to get better at sports, trying to feel better, and condensed it into like, one course. And then the confidence that I've gotten from like the actual copy being good, it's like I know that it's as closely that like it will be perceived as closely to the actual value of it as possible, like
Yeah.
so I hope that people will be like excited to buy it because of the value that's in there. So
Like, yeah, well, we're gonna finish this thing up and post it live, and maybe by in a couple minutes you'll see a video, or actually like instantly you'll see a video of whether he got a sale or not. So here we go.